Hello and welcome. On the Shotcut forums, a discussion recently started about how to move tracks, whether this is possible, and how to handle it if it is not. First of all, moving tracks is a feature, for example, supported by Audacity. You can just click on the track name and go to move track down or move track up. Let me just highlight this one so you can better see. It just moves the order of tracks. Pretty clear, right? Kaidan Live actually has this feature as well. For some reason it doesn't work though. There are buttons for moving track upwards and downwards, but they just don't work. And the icons are missing. So that's strange. It should work, but it doesn't. And you can't do it from this user interface. So what you can do is, however, in Kaidan Live, you can select multiple clips. So if we right click here, you can go select all on current track, and then we can just drag all the parts together, which can be a problem unless you place the playhead where it needs to be. Right, so you can do that. And you can also insert tracks, and you can even select whether they are above or under a video track that already exists. Oh boy, what did happen here? Okay, let's talk about this bug later. With great power come great bugs. So let's take a look at Shotcut, which is what this is about. I'm gonna add a clip, maximize, add the timeline, drag it to the timeline, and we really want to see the timeline, so let's drag this all the way up. And we're just gonna add some new tracks. Just click this, add video track, and let's add some audio tracks for good measure. And we're just gonna copy and paste this all around, so we have some content in here. So first of all, we can insert tracks. We can just right click here or use this drop down menu and press add video track, for example. This adds a track at the top. We can also right click somewhere and press add video we can say insert track, and then it will add one on top of the existing the selected video track. This is not ideal because we can never add a video track below video 1 for unfortunate reasons. Let me just undo that. However, for audio, because it also, if we right click here and insert track, this one adds one on top, so we can add a track above, or rather below, well, below symmetrically audio 1. And if we press add audio track, it just adds one at the bottom. Maybe that'll be fixed at some point. But the question is, how do we move all clips on one track to another track? Let's just create an empty track at the top, add video track. Now the question is, let's assume we want to move these 3 clips from track V2 to V4. We can't do it. We just can't, right? Because there is no multi-clip selection tool in Shotcut, and there's also no track selection tool, anything like that. So what we can do is use this button to navigate to the exact starts and stops of the clips and then manually drag them. Continue. And so on and so on. We can also use Ctrl+X, arrow key up, Ctrl+V, and then Alt, left key, right key, to jump to these different clip endings and starts. So if you prefer to use keyboards, that might be useful. However, if you have a lot of clips, this is a lot of work. So I'm going to show you one trick. If you're willing to edit text files, quite a cool trick. For this, we need to save this project, and we're gonna now try to move all clips from track V3 to V2. Let's just make some more cuts so that it becomes more reasonable to actually do this hack, this workaround. See, you don't want to manually move these all. So let's now save this project as a MLT file, as a project file, not export, but save. So hit the save button, and we're just gonna call it pre-move. The file that we saved is a text file or an XML file actually. And now we have to open this .mlt file. I'm going to use Notepad 2. You probably have the original Notepad. This might work, might be a bit annoying. I recommend Notepad 2 or Notepad++. Both are free and safe. So again, we're trying to swap V2 and V3. So we're going to search using Ctrl+F in most editors for V3. And we're looking for the shotcut name property. Here it is, v3. Let's remember this is playlist 2. And now let's search for v2. And here we have it, shotcut name v2 playlist 1. So here we're going to write playlist 2, and here we're going to write, instead of playlist 2, we're going to write playlist 1. And then we're just going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to call it post move, just in case we mess something up. Now all we got to do is drag this new file, post move, into Shotcut. And as you can see, v2 is here and it's empty, and v3 is below v2 now. So if you have a huge project with a lot of cuts, this might actually be worth it. But make very sure to not accidentally overwrite the original file. Because if you make a mistake, this one will be not easy to fix. So thanks to the open file format, you actually can move video tracks and audio tracks around. I do hope this helps, and I will see you next time. Until then, ciao!